What's going on, everyone? My name is Jeff. In this video, I want to talk about the importance of two stocks, Nvidia and Advanced Micro Devices. So anybody that's been a long-time subscriber to this channel knows I've covered Nvidia a lot over the years, through their good times and also through some of their difficulties, those coming in 2018. We've seen this big drop-off where on October 1st, 2018, Nvidia was trading over $290 a share. Then just 2.5 months later was more than cut in half. Nvidia traded down to $127.08, seen its one-year lows, made a strong rebound into April 23rd, but then just revisited the $130 level just 2 weeks ago, and now is starting to see some level of an uptrend again. Now there's a lot of outside factors that have hurt Nvidia, but obviously the most important one was the crypto boom from late 2017, early 2018. The huge demand for graphics cards, where crypto mining was up at an all-time high. Crypto prices went skyrocketing in just a matter of a couple of weeks. And then of course, crypto really traded down for the rest of 2018. And what we learned in that, guys, is a lot of Nvidia's numbers they were coming to earnings reports with, those crypto numbers were not fully understood by the company, okay? The demand for Nvidia graphics cards was being pulled from the crypto craze, and once all of that slowed down, the demand for graphics cards at Nvidia slowed down with it. So I know a lot of people took a loss and got out of this stock. Guys, I know people that were buying options and buying into the stock around the $290 level. But I do think right here at these current levels, this is a great place to start or add to your position in Nvidia. And I think Nvidia and AMD are about to go up quite a bit over the next 6 months to 1 year. So do me a favor, guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. I appreciate all the support, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Now, AMD has seen a much different story over the past year, up 111%, one of the best performing stocks on the S&P 500. As a matter of fact, I do believe it made the list of several companies' #1 stock of 2018 and has performed quite well. Of course, it did take that big dip back in December with everything else in the market, and Nvidia and AMD are seeing some natural headwinds from the trade deal between the United States and China. However, there is a very compelling case why owning both AMD and Nvidia long term, and then leaving yourself to some money to add to these positions on any significant dip, is going to be a huge returner, I would say, over the next 6 months to 1 year. So let me reiterate, guys, I really don't suggest playing options on either one of these stocks, and here's why. Because the chip sector is too unpredictable right now. If there's been one sector that has got hit the hardest from the trade war, it is definitely chips, okay? We've seen huge falls off in Nvidia, Micron, Broadcom, Texas Instruments, and several others. Of course, AMD has been one of the more steady ones, but again, this is disrupting much bigger businesses, and AMD's making this huge comeback. If I had to pick, and I had to say, and I could only pick one stock, AMD or Nvidia, I would actually probably go with AMD, just simply because it is the great disruptor in this space. I seen a quote last night saying, why own Intel when you can own AMD? And I could not agree with that statement more. I think Intel is still going to be a good company. You're still going to see good return, decent return if you own that stock, but you're going to get a lot more return on AMD and Nvidia. So now I'm sure most of you predicted that this is where this was going to go, right? Because over the past year now, Bitcoin prices have surged around 52%. We've seen just a couple of weeks ago, Bitcoin get itself over $14,000 a coin. And so the crypto craze is coming back. Why is that significant? Well, $14,000 per coin, that is only $4,000 off of its all-time high, and it's holding pretty steady. Of course, we do see some of these big uptrends in crypto. Then we see these periods of time, like for example, last night, crypto dropped under $10,000 a coin. Looked like about 6:30 this morning, Bitcoin was around $9,600. And I did see a lot of different videos pop up on YouTube where the Bitcoin crowd was starting to panic. And of course, you just have to remain confident. If you do believe crypto is going to go up, then obviously you have to look at these as opportunities to buy more. Now, what does all of this mean for AMD and Nvidia? It means that a lot more people are mining crypto again. And there's so much more crypto in 2019 than there was in in 2017. And even this week, Coinbase introduced ticker symbol LINK. This is Chainlink. This is a cryptocurrency that I have actually been investing in since it was around 30 cents, okay? My only regret was not buying more at that time, but I do have a nice little stash of coins that I have been holding. Like I said, my position is up over 1100% in just a couple of weeks, okay? So this one is starting to see some market cap. It's over about 1.2 billion now, and it's safe to say that the crypto craze is officially back. So what are we putting together here, okay? The real message I want to send out in this video is that we're predicting the trend, okay? Because we've seen the big pullback in Nvidia stock price. As a matter of fact, we have seen it 2 different times this year. And those honestly would have been the best place to make an entry. But we can't all read into the future. We have to take the data we have and make the best decisions we can with it. A lot of people, especially us long-term investors, we would almost pray that it does pull back sharply again. And according to experts, the demand for graphics cards is currently not driven by crypto mining. It is actually being driven by artificial intelligence interested customers. So this is a play on the long-term success and the long-term price trend on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and the cryptocurrencies. Is that as the price continues to go up higher and higher on Bitcoin, I feel like the absolute craze will come back. Very similar to 2016 and 2017, where I remember at some point almost every day clicking on Bitcoin, taking a look at it, and it would be at maybe $20 or $30. Next thing you know, it was up $100. Then next thing you know, it's up 100%, then 200%, then 1,000%, and then right there at the end of 2017, you've seen Bitcoin hit that $18,000 mark, where just a few months ago it was just a couple of hundred of dollars. So there was a several thousand% opportunity for a return in there. Now the difficult part probably would have been selling in the middle of that, or having the common sense to sell while that was going on. And so I also believe that all the crypto numbers have been properly cleaned out of Nvidia's inventory, and that is no longer showing up in earnings reports. They are back just to typical GPU and CPU driver points, okay? When they released their earnings report back in November, that's when they revealed the drying demand for their graphics cards processing units. So a lot of people are going to sit here and go, okay, well that dried up. So what this really is it's a long-term belief that the price of Bitcoin is going to continue to rise. That's why I am investing more money in Nvidia and AMD at these levels, okay? Of course, we are not seeing the price explosion that we did a couple of years ago, but since going back to January, for 6 months, we have seen gradual progression in the price of Bitcoin. And guys, it has came from roughly $3,000 to up, making a high over $13,000. So still about a 400% return in 6 months. And I think it's very safe to say that the crypto hangover is officially over for Nvidia. Again, this is old news. I just do want to go over it a little bit. Is that the company's provisions for inventories purposely expanded to 70 million in Q3 of 2018, having more than tripled for the first 9 months of the current year to 124 million. And guys, I think a lot of people lost faith in Nvidia's capability of forecasting earnings. Okay, they did not properly understand that this huge boost was 75 to 80% of their sales. Okay, so this is when also the margins dropped. It also attributed $57 million in charges related to the company's previous generations of chips following the plunge in crypto mining demand. So in my humble opinion, the real advantage to investing in both of these companies is that you are going to get exposure to crypto, but you're also going to get exposure to gaming, artificial intelligence, machine learning, so much other stuff. I think you are safe to invest in AMD and Nvidia, but do not go all in one position. And guys, I also, unless you are just supremely confident in your ability with options, I would not play options on either side of one of these two stocks. I think this is an investment that you just let come to you. It might be 6 months or a year before the demand of those graphics cards really starts coming back again. And who knows, in 6 months or a year, Bitcoin might be up around 25,000, 30,000. I know some experts are predicting up as high as 50,000. Just keep in mind that these two stocks, AMD and Nvidia, are both going to still hold pretty good water and a very large amount of value, even if Bitcoin was to trade down. Again, like I said, I would invest wisely. I would buy in on lows in any significant dip. If you did take a starter position around $160 with Nvidia, I would just suggest either making some money, adding to your positions if and when it drops. But going forward, I don't see this company having any problem getting itself back to $300 a share. And like I said, the sky is the limit with AMD. I've been a believer in that company for a long time, and I think it's headed back to $40 a share and much, much higher than that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. That's all I've got. Go down to the comment section, share your thoughts and opinions on this situation. Again, this is a play on cryptocurrency, but you also have the comfort of knowing these stocks do hold quite a bit of value if crypto does trade back down for a period of time. Now, myself, I'm a big believer in crypto. I don't have nearly as much money in cryptocurrency as I do the stock market, but I do believe the price of Bitcoin will continue to grow as the years go on. So thank you as always for watching the video, and have a great day.